Hello everyone, this is JM Gaming back with another IdleOn video again. This one's going to be a little bit of a different one. A lot of people that I've talked to in stream and everything, this conversation comes up quite often, is what kind of quality of life would we like in IdleOn? I feel like there's a lot of things that really could get fixed, a lot of things that need to be fixed, and just stuff in general that would make our life infinitely easier. Let's go ahead and get started. Right off the bat, most of these are going to be my personal preference. Doesn't mean they're wrong. Doesn't mean they're right. It's just my opinion. First thing is when it comes to the cogs. We should be able to hold this button down to be able to get the cogs. Like, if I hold it down, like, it does nothing. I literally have to click every one of these. And when you're looking at 8 pages worth, that is a lot of clicking. And then on top of it, you have to manually click every single one of them to trash them. So 2 quick quality of life things that would be massive, massive improvements would be give us the ability to hold down to collect so we could just keep spamming it on there. And the next is give us the ability to delete all cogs in our inventory. I mean, you could also come out with the ability to lock some of them if need be. But I mean, even if you don't, I mean, most people are just going to go through and they're just going to delete all these. Instead, I have to now go one at a time. When you go through a ton of them, that is a massive amount of time, and all you're doing is killing your hand. That's why everybody who knows me in stream knows I refer to cogs and collecting cogs as carpal tunnel clicker, because that's all it is. By the time you're done, if you have great cogs, you probably have to have carpal tunnel surgery. Not even kidding. So that would be the first thing that I think really needs to get fixed, like ASAP, because it's just mental. Next thing I'm going to go on to is when it comes to green stacks. I really hate the fact that green stacks, not to mention stuff that you're looking to stack, waste so much inventory room. I don't collect a massive amount of stuff, and I have most, if not all, of your storage that you can possibly have unlocked. I'm pretty sure I have it all. And as you see, I only got about 2 left. There is so much stuff in here that doesn't need to be in here. If we could get an NPC that we could store this stuff on, store all your green stacks, let you trade, just drop items to them, they'll take them. Because it's not even the fact of getting rid of the green stacks, it's the fact of getting rid of all the stuff that you're going to green stack at some point. If I could just drop stuff to them, and then they can collect it up until the fact of, you know, once they hit 10 million, that's it, you can't trade them anymore, that'd be fantastic. You wouldn't have to worry about clogging up your inventory. You wouldn't have to worry about accidentally getting rid of them, because we all have done that. We all have accidentally gotten rid of stuff and then had to go back and farm green stacks. If we could just get rid of them all and just kind of lock them out and get them out the way, it would be great. Or you could also some way put a tab into here in the storage to give you like a green stack storage that's separate from everything. I think an NPC would probably be a better idea, but that's just a couple different options. Next, quick reference. We need a lot more stuff in quick reference. You see we have these tabs down here that work. We obviously have the vault one too. The 2 main ones that I have said till I turn blue in the face and pass out is especially to new players, because we need this game to be new player friendly. We need to bring in more new players. Owl and Rue should be in quick reference. I don't care what anybody says. I do not think it's too powerful. People, when they first start playing the game, need to focus on Owl and Rue. You can't focus on Owl and Rue if you're pushing open all your portals to keep progressing and unlocking stuff. While you're progressing and unlocking stuff, you could be doing Owl and Rue at exactly the same time if they were in quick reference. Then also people have said, well, there's only just so much room in quick reference. Well, you have these little tabs right here. There's no reason why we couldn't have a little tab that you could put down here on the bottom, anywhere, because all this is, you know, we have all these as tabs. You could put one for a page too, and it could link you to a whole nother empty page of quick reference. We're going to have to prepare for the future at some point. You've got to be pretty crazy and pretty close-minded not to think that this is the only amount of icons we're going to need for quick reference, because we all know we're going to need more than this. This doesn't cut it anymore. It doesn't. Let's put a tab down here. Let's give us another page. Let's get Owl and Rue in here. I've also heard a lot of people say stuff like Equinox would be great in here. Farming would be great in here. Those might be a little crazy, but just saying, there's lots of options of stuff that we could put in here. And if we had another page tab, it would unlock a lot more spaces for us. And then it wouldn't be just kind of picking through stuff. You could put the post office back in here. You could do a lot more stuff in here. And lastly, this is probably more of a pipe dream. If we could have some way, and I know a lot of people are going to love this idea, but I highly doubt it's ever going to happen. When we click our presets, obviously it'd be nice to get more presets. We all know that. There was 3 at one point here, but it was locked. If we could get more presets, that'd be great. But even more than that, if we could have loadouts locked to our presets, or even some kind of a loadout system, how great would it be, and how much better would it be that you could go do your sampling by just clicking one button and getting all your stuff and putting it all on there. It strips it from all your characters, or even if you put it all in storage and then it'll automatically just equip it all. Some sort of loadout system that you could be able to do that would be fantastic. You could get all your stuff with just a click of one button. People wouldn't hate going to do 3D prints as much as they do now. And they hate doing them because it's a huge inconvenience. It is a huge, huge problem. I know it's probably a pipe dream on that one. But hey, we could hope for the best, right? But that's most of what I've been thinking of. The cogs and the green stacking probably being the 2 biggest things. I think the cogs is just a hot mess. I think that should have been fixed forever ago. Not to mention how many people have gotten white screens on it because you keep constantly clicking and deleting them. You're not going to get a white screen anymore if it deletes them all at once. That's another problem solved right there. Let me know in the comments, though, what you think. I would love to keep continuing this conversation in the comments with everyone. But if you could like, subscribe, and then even go over to Twitch where I'm live. My name is JM Gaming 80. That would be fantastic. All right. Later, everyone.